Hey, hi, hello. Welcome to Diana Emerson. Today we're listening to Killer in Plain Sight, and this is Stage to Kill. Ed Postma is taking a late night drive. Ed's heading home for his fifth wedding anniversary. But his drive is interrupted when he sees a car is in distress. Ed pulls over to check it out. Unfortunately, the broken down vehicle is staged. And why would anyone want to stage a scenario like that? In order to kill someone? Who would want to orchestrate a fake plea for help in order to kill an innocent man? To solve the case, investigators must follow the clues to find the killer hiding in plain sight. Early morning hours on August 20th, 2000. A mother looks for a place along the road to change her baby. She pulls into a convenience store parking lot in Duet, Florida. She sees a person lying on the ground and thinks they might need help. But then she sees the blood. Police arrive to find the body of a 32-year-old man who has been shot in the head. His wallet is untouched, and inside they find his driver's license. The victim is identified as Ed Postma. Ed Postma was born on November 14th, 1967. From a very early age, he's always loved cars. Ed starts tinkering with cars in grade school. When he turns 23, he learns how to repair big rigs. At school, Ed meets a young woman named Jackie, who works in the admin office. The two hit it off right away. Jackie has a son from a previous relationship, and Ed loves kids, and he treats the boy as if he's his own son. 4 years later, Ed gets a job working for a trucking company in Bradenton, Florida. Ed, Jackie, and the boy move there together. Ed's a hard worker, and he's good at what he does, and he's found a really good job. Jackie stays at home and raises her son. Ed and Jackie get married in 1995, and 2 years later they have a baby girl. They buy a new house in a nice neighborhood. They're living the classic American suburban dream. Police try to piece together a chain of events leading to the fatal shooting. It's just a convenience store on the side of the road. It's not near Ed's home. It's not near the trucking company where he works. So even if he is driving by, why would he stop?
Police think maybe Ed saw someone with car trouble. Perhaps he saw someone waving for help and he stopped his vehicle to assist them. Maybe this person faked the breakdown and it was actually an attempted robbery. But when police look through Ed's car, his wallet is still inside, filled with credit cards and cash. So if this was a robbery, something interrupted the culprits after Ed got shot. Someone shot Ed several times and then slit his throat twice. More than a robbery, someone wanted to make sure that he was gone for good. The following day, police interview Ed's family, and the first person they question is his wife, Jackie. Jackie Postma was born Jackie Lee Gordner on March 24th, 1970 in upstate New York. She moved to Florida with her parents when she was 2 years old. Jackie has a fairly normal childhood.
and he'll think she's there.
When Cordes calls her after the shooting and says everything is taken care of, Jackie took that to mean that Cordes just scared Ed, and that Ed is still very much alive. Detectives ask her, why didn't you say more when you found out that Ed was dead? She says Cordes told her that he killed Ed, and that he would kill her too if she opened her mouth.
On October 3rd, 2000, police arrest Jackie Postma and charge her with the murder of her husband Ed. The prosecution calls Postma downright deceptive and describes how she continually lied to police in the weeks after her husband's murder.
Postma's lawyer claims that the affair with Cordes was brief and that she broke the whole thing off before the murder. He also says that it was Cordes who pressured her into setting up the meeting with Ed, and that she had no idea he was going to kill her husband.
The prosecution calls two witnesses who reveal a different side of Jackie Postma.
Just weeks before the murder, Postma is introduced to Michael's friends Chrissy Rogers and Ed Turner. She says, "Oh, Ed, that's my husband's name. I wish the son of a bitch was dead." And then she goes on to offer them $6,000 to kill her husband. They think she's joking. Then Cordes shows them the gun and the garage door opener to Postma's house.
But the defense says that these two witnesses can't be trusted.
During cross-examination, Chrissy Rogers admits to having a 5-year relationship with Cordes. Ed Turner is a 7-time convicted felon. He's been prescribed medication for paranoid schizophrenia, and he admits that he often doesn't take it.
The witnesses may be unreliable, but the damage to Jackie Postma's character is done. Todd Martin has already pleaded guilty as accessory to murder and agreed to testify against his friends.
When Martin describes Ed's murder, the details are so gruesome that Jackie Postma gets sick to her stomach. The prosecution plays all 4 taped interviews of Jackie and hears just how her versions of the event shift over time.
After 5 hours of deliberation, the jury finds Jackie Postma guilty of second-degree murder. She is sentenced to life in prison.
In a separate trial, Michael Cordes was found not guilty of murdering Ed Postma.
His lawyer creates reasonable doubt by suggesting it was Todd Martin who pulled the trigger, and then cuts a deal to get Cordes a lesser sentence.
The judge finds Cordes guilty of various parole violations and sentences him to 9 years in prison.